Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel, and look who I've got with me.
My first time on the Idaho Quadcopter channel, but guess what folks? We're not in Idaho anymore.
We are not in Idaho. We are at Dollman Beach Park, and I don't know if it's still considered Jensen Beach, but we're close to Jensen Beach, maybe just north of.
We'll figure that out when we get home and look at Google Maps.
We'll have to look at the maps, but both Mr. Brown and I have our Mavic 3s, and we're going to take them out over the beach and just take a little look around, right? I mean, what else is there to do? Ron, we also want to time this guy, right?
We're going to do a speed test today, aren't we, Marcus?
We are. So all the controversy with regard to GPS lockup, the last time this drone was fired up was in Idaho. So
is this the first time it's been on the East Coast?
First time it's been on the East Coast that I know of. You never know with DJI.
Right.
I bought it new. Could have been on the East Coast of China. I don't know. But at any rate.
Will you calibrate compasses here today?
You know, probably should do that.
Okay.
But first we want to see.
Before any other we want to cold boot it, so we don't want to be fooling around with a compass card. We want to get straight to the test.
So I'm going to fire up the controller and the app and all that first, and then Ron is going to time me with his watch from the time I hit the button on the back, and we're going to see just how long it takes to grab satellites. So
stay tuned, folks. Get your cold beverages and your snacks, and we will be right back.
Let's quit messing around. Let's get these birds in the air. Hey, I've got the controller and the app fired up, and it says that we are in a recommended zone, so this is a good place to fly. And of course, I'll put my usual UAV forecast and up on the screen, so you'll get to see all of that. But Ron is going to time us, so let me
give me the go.
I'll tell you when. Go.
Okay, we're timing. Folks, I'm going to call off every 10 seconds. Maybe I should call maybe every 20 seconds.
Yeah, maybe. yeah. And okay, so I have 0 satellites.
We got 20 seconds in.
And I hear some sirens off in the distance, so they must have heard Ron and I firing up the drones.
We're part 107 pilots, so we're good.
GPS weak signal, so it's got 8 now. Went from
good.
0 to 8.
Weak signal, you're close. We got 40 seconds in, folks.
Went from 0 to 8. And here come the fire department right now. 9, 10.
We're 55 seconds in.
10 sats, and as you've said, Ron, many times, it seems to hang at 10 sats sometimes.
Or I get 11 where it hangs.
Yeah, there's 11.
We're a minute 6.
And it went white, but it hasn't saved a home point yet. 12, there's 12 sats. It hasn't saved it yet. 15 sats. Well, it didn't tell me, but we've got 15 satellites, so I'm calling that good, Ron.
I'm stopping at 1. Oh. I didn't hit the right button. 122 when I was going to stop it.
Yeah, 122. So a minute and 22 seconds to get to
you
about.
You may hit your mute. You may not have heard the home point.
That's what I think, as I may not have heard.
And you may have looked away just a second.
Yeah,
said that.
I suspect that's probably because when it went white, the little icon on the screen, and you guys will see it on the screen recorder, and we got the fire department going by here. But you guys will see it on the screen recording. It went white at 11 sats, and so I think we're good to go.
Yeah. So about minute 22, folks, that's pretty darn good. My best Florida time, recorded Florida time, was 1:40. So you did better than I. You topped me by about 20 seconds.
So Ron, we don't want to derail this video, but
yeah.
Do you think so mine seems to be pretty consistent in that zone. Is it because of hardware rather than software, maybe? I mean, we've discussed this. We're not engineers.
Right.
All we're doing is spitballing when we talk about this.
And my theory is if it's hardware, everybody would get the same amount of time for the most part all over the world.
Yeah.
It wouldn't vary. Somebody may not get a minute 20, and then somebody gets 10 minutes if it's hardware.
Yeah.
It's something. Maybe it is hardware combined with software, but it's something beyond just hardware. In my own professional theory.
Screen recording is stopped due to a call.
Oh no.
Hang on a second.
Cut the video at this point.
No, we need to leave this video going.
Oh, with the call coming?
Yeah.
I hear the call.
Hey, listen. Ron and I are just getting ready to take off. You knocked my screen recording off.
DeMarco!
Hey, I hear you guys were down at the beach, so I wanted to call and say I was jealous.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, but seriously, we're just getting ready to take off. We got drones burning battery.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead and fly it out. I was just calling to say hi.
Hey,
We'll hit you back once we get to the hotel.
we love you and miss you, brother.
Yeah, wish you were here. Wish you were here.
Bye.
So that was the famous DeMarco Moore calling in on location at the beach or whatever. DeMarco, he's got some outstanding warrants down here, so he couldn't travel. So I just kidding, folks. I'm just kidding. DeMarco's a law-abiding citizen.
I got to start the screen recording again, Ron.
Oh, we got to start the screen recording again.
So we're there. That's all right.
Nothing fails you more than the screen recording.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, still 15 sats, so we better take off.
Go ahead.
But you want me to take off first, and you're going to fire
You
up
take
right?
off. I'm going to get my controller going up.
You gotta
I'm
get
not
ready
going to
to go.
I'm not going to do a speed test. I've done too many speed tests already.
Yeah. Okay, I am in 4K 30 so that I can use
all your zoom
the
capabilities.
Explorer, and I see I have Explorer enabled, so I'm going to go ahead and do a manual takeoff. It's telling me check complete. Okay, we're all checked. Manual takeoff. Check. There we go. It's all fired up, and we're going to go straight up about 7 meters high, and we're going to see if we can get
A good looking hover than me.
Yeah. Okay, it's starting recording now. And we're going to give it a good look at the landing zone, and then Ron, we got to do a droney. So I'm going to bring this guy down and point it towards us.
What we really got to do is get moving before it starts raining.
Yeah, it looks
Number
like,
one concern, we got to get the flight in before it starts raining.
Yeah. Okay, Ron.
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I need to point it that way, so I need you to come this way a little bit.
Let's get that drone in the air.
Yeah, so I'm dropping the gimbal down, so reverse and up now. Reverse and
I'll
up.
pretend like I'm flying it.
Yeah, there it goes.
Who actually flew this thing,
Yeah,
folks?
who's actually flying?
Yeah, who's flying this drone?
And we're in normal mode. We're going to back this guy up, and you can see, what do they call this? It's kind of a spit, Ron. What do they call this little bit, or a barrier island is what they call this, right?
Yeah.
You can tell I'm an Idaho boy because I don't even know what it's called.
Florida, there's a lot of barrier islands here, so they're disconnected by the land by mostly the intercoastal.
Yeah. So folks, you're starting to see a little bit of beach there. And I went a little bit too high there. I forgot I had my altitude set.
Oh, you got a little high altitude?
I did, because I was up in the mountains with this drone. Last time this guy flew was up in the mountains, Ron.
But you just got to stay higher in these condos.
Yeah. So I went up. I went up about 122 or 123 meters there. So brought her right down though. It gave me the warning. So there's the beach right there, and this is Dollman Beach Park where we're at. Ron is firing up his drone right now, and in fact, I think what we need to do.
I'm doing an unofficial timer here.
Yeah, Ron's doing an unofficial timer on his drone. I'm going to get us back over here so that we can see. I had a little bit of breakup on FPV there, folks, which is unusual for this drone. Let's bring this guy down. I think I was too high there again too, Ron. I gotta pay attention to that. So we need to get Ron's takeoff here.
I'm 30 seconds in. I got 7 sats.
7 sats. He's going to be about the same as me, I got a feeling. So I'm going to stay off to the side here. In fact, what I think I'll do is I'm going to get to the other side. So tell me when you're getting ready to take off, Ron, so I make sure I'm out of the way.
9 satellites.
9 sats. So I'm moving around the other side.
I'm going 4K 30. I'm 10 satellites, GPS signal week.
Yeah, because we're wanting to use, what we're doing is we're wanting to use our
Home point
our
locked.
zoom
Home
capability.
point locked at exactly 1 minute 6 seconds. I beat you.
Yeah, so Ron beat me. Yeah, so you know what? I know there's a lot of talk there, so
1 minute. 1 minute's accessible in most people's books,
yeah.
Marcus.
So Ron, I am.
Are you in position?
I am in position, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit on your. I'm going to leave the drone where it's at.
The drone's right here.
Yeah, but I'm going to zoom in.
You tell me when to take off.
You just take off.
Take off?
Yep.
Taking off, folks, taking off. We're using the takeoff button on the screen on the RC Pro. And here we go.
And there it goes. Look at that mighty Mavic 3.
How's she hovering, Marcus?
Oh, that's a beauty. Nice and steady.
Let's go up slowly, let it get a home point.
Ron's going to see if he can get a home point too.
I'm going to start rolling the video.
I'm picking up my my gimbal as you go higher. Oh, I need to raise an altitude too to catch you.
I'm going to stop at 100. I stopped at 100 feet.
Well, I don't know. I'm in meters, so.
I'm going to set my thing. Okay, I've got a real good view of the beach here. I'm recording. It's a little dark. I'm going to put my EV up to +3.
Well, and I'm going to go back down to 1 by zoom.
And I'm going to go out towards the beach.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same, and I think I'm much higher. I'm at 53 meters, so I'm at about 160 feet or so, Ron.
I'm over a deserted beach, nobody down there.
Nobody down there.
I'm going to go up a little bit high. I'm going to go up to about 125
Okay.
feet. I don't know what that is in meters.
I'm about, I don't know, I'm about 160, 170 feet up, Ron.
Okay, I'm going to fly down towards those high rises south of us.
That's exactly what I'm doing. But I'm over the water.
I'm going over the water now to get a better angle.
Yeah. Boy, look at these folks. Holy cow, how'd you like to have one of these? Man.
I'm going down there now.
I'm kind of turning sideways so I can see
I
them,
just
Ron.
felt a raindrop. The clouds look beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, there's something down there on the beach, like a big pipe or something.
Oh, I see that.
I'm going to zoom in. I hear
Outfall pipe?
Raindrops. It's a pipe. Yeah, they must be doing beach replenishment.
Yeah, I'm feeling a couple of raindrops.
Hey, there's people
too.
down there on the beach.
What are they? Are they sitting in chairs?
They're walking, but I'm going out. I'm going out beyond the breaking waves. There's nobody's in the water.
I'm going out to look at that thing that we were talking about. Whatever it is, we couldn't see, Ron. I'm throwing it in sport mode. As a matter of fact, right now I'm
moving a little bit slow up there. Yeah, maybe sport mode would be good.
I am in sport mode.
I'm gonna come back a little backwards to take a picture.
So I'm looking at the top of this thing, Ron.
What do you see?
I'll be damned if I know what it is. Maybe it's some kind of a dredge. I don't know. So let's do a little zooming here.
Well, I'm going to zoom out. Okay. I'm going to go over. I'm going to stop video and take a picture.
So you guys that know more about the ocean than I do, is that a dredge? It's kind of what it. I don't know.
We have any oceanographers in the group?
Yeah. Anyway, that's what's fun about a drone like this, is that you're able to go out and see things like this. Let's look at what's on the other end of it here. I'm going to move forward. And boy, I had a little breakup on FPV there. So
Could be the rain.
could be the rain, and it could be you and I interfering with each other. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna move a little more sideways, Ron, is what I was thinking.
We're like
you know?
the FPV guys always have to.
Yeah, we were right next to each other, and that could be. So I'm gonna zoom in on this little piece right here. They're at 7 by zoom, and clearly that's some kind of a pipe out there. And I'll be darned if I know what that is, but yeah, anyway, that's the cool thing about the Mavic 3. You got that zoom, you can look at stuff like that.
Hey, you may want to get this shot, Marcus.
Uh-oh.
If you get about 150 feet, you can see the ocean and the inland waterway in the same shot.
Oh, yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna do that. We are gonna do that.
I got rain all over my smart controller.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of rain on us here. I'm going back to just 1 by here. I'm gonna pick up the camera, and we are still at 76% battery, so we're in great shape. And boy, as my friend Ron told me, my iPhone screen is starting to darken up here a little bit.
Better get the RC Pro out.
Ron's got the RC Pro, so he doesn't have those kind of issues. And I think I'm even seeing a little bit of rain on the screen from the drone.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to try and get that similar view to what you have, Ron. I'm about 150 feet high. And again, I am in, and I don't know, I am seeing some, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of freeze up on FPV.
Come up a little higher.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go up. Yep, I think that's the key right there. So we're at, so at 90 meters, I'm about 290 feet high or so, Ron, somewhere around there.
Okay, I'm 130, so I'm way below you.
So this is the barrier island, and then we can look and see the, I don't know, what do you call it, the mainland?
Yeah, the
You call it
mainland.
the mainland on the other side there. But look at these condos, man. How the other half lives. Let's just go down the beach here a little bit. Yeah, weak signal I'm getting, Ron. Whoa, and boy, I over-yawed there. My FPV froze up and we had a little kind of a wowie. I'm high enough now that I shouldn't be getting having those kind of problems, but anyway, let's move closer to the beach and let's just head.
I'm still at about 160 feet. I'm flying over the dune.
Okay, I'm heading south, and I'm just about over that pipe that you saw earlier, Ron. That
I couldn't find it when I was looking for it.
strong wind warning I'm getting now.
Oh boy, I didn't get that.
Huh. So I'm going to come down a little bit.
There's a trail all the way down to the next beach stop. You can walk a trail in the middle of this.
Oh, no kidding.
I'm all the way down at the condo now.
The other one down there. Okay.
I'm the one south of us.
Yeah. I'm not there.
I'm going to go up a little higher, but you're not there, right?
Yeah, I am right now. I'm about 165 feet roughly, something like that high.
I'm 200 and some feet high, but I'm down right near those condos.
Boy, I'm still getting wind warnings. I'm going to come down some more, Ron.
Okay, I'm backing. I'm going to come down soon.
And I'm over the water.
I'm over the land. I'm over the dune.
Okay. So we're good. And there I see another one of those. Looks like it must be an outfall pipe of some kind, Ron.
Yeah, probably.
And I'm kind of moving sideways so that folks can see these condos. Man, is this beautiful or what? You can see the attraction. You know, I'm not sure I always understood the attraction of Florida, but when you look at stuff like this, you sure get it. I'll tell you.
I'm 270 feet. I'm flying back towards us.
Okay. And I am at 57% battery, so.
Funny how I'm not getting the wind warnings.
Yeah, and I had another little, weak signal, adjust antenna.
Hey, you're having all these issues. I got nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay, so people saw me over yaw. And what I will say, as I was standing pointed away from the drone, so I didn't realize I was pointing the opposite direction. And I'm down about 34 meters high.
Can you take eyes off? I mean, not take eyes off.
Yeah.
Can you stop for a second?
Yeah,
look,
I sure can.
How about I'm shooting that way and look, see how the island narrows down there? That's a nice shot where you get it where it narrows down.
Oh,
Go up to about 291, you get that where the island narrows down.
Oh,
I took a couple pictures and got a little video of it. I'll try to get further away from you if it's my RC Pro interfering with you.
I wonder, it is odd, isn't it? I'm seeing a guy on an ATV on the beach there. And he's moving right along. I am going at about 19 meters per second, so that is over 40 miles an hour.
I gotta get back on video.
Okay. Back to the what Ron was talking about here. I'm going to get over the greenery here, so I know that I'm not over any people, and I'm going to go up high enough, and I want to get the kind of shot Ron was saying where the barrier island narrows here. So we're going to stop right here. We're going to pick up the camera.
You better finish up. They're coming back. They're folding the chairs up.
They're picking up the chairs. Yeah, they're probably telling us it's time to go. I'm going to zoom in a little here, folks, and you can see the barrier island here, how it narrows there. That's kind of a cool shot. And I wouldn't have known to do that if it wasn't for my pal Ron. Let's go to that 7x. So there's that's about 7.5. Let me pick up the camera. And boy, there's a storm off in the distance there, Ron.
I'm coming back and getting ready to land.
Back out to 1x. Well, I'm going to let you land, and then I'm going to come back and do the same. I am down to 45% battery, which actually is pretty darn good. And I hear Ron Brown. I'm
trying to zoom out because it looks like I'm here, but I know I'm zoomed in.
I hear the drone. So there's...
Here we come, look. We're right here.
Yep, I'm going to get over...
I'll film you as I'm coming down.
Yeah, and I'm going to... So are you going to land, Ron, or...?
Yeah, I'm coming down. Coming down. What's Mikey say? Coming down hot?
Yeah.
Actually, folks, we're coming down about as calm as we can, right?
Yeah, I'm zooming in on you, buddy.
But guess what? I'm gonna get those palm trees, though. Look.
You are.
I have a slow yaw on mine, and even in normal mode.
I'm right above us, Ron. So I'm getting you. I'm gonna get your landing there.
I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna go up a little bit higher, and I'm gonna do a little yaw around these palms.
I'm gonna back off a little bit. See if we can see Ron's drone.
I'm not gonna hit that palm, but I do have obstacle avoidance. I know it's there. I'm going over the top. Look.
Yeah. So I needed to back out here a little bit so that we can see Ron.
I'm coming back now.
Here he comes. Okay, let's zoom back into that 7x zoom.
So anybody thinks that there's a flywheel or does a control well, look at this. I mean, I can do anything I want with this thing.
I got you in shot at about 8x zoom here, Ron. I'm going to back it out.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is flawless. Look at this. You know, it's flawless. You look. Who was telling us we could do as a brake? Look at this. Look, I think look, it's the brake.
Yeah.
I mean, who was saying it? Remember, I won't say the name, but somebody was telling us it wouldn't brake. Do you think this is not braking, Marcus?
I think it's braking good. Okay, I zoomed in. We're about 8.5 times zoom there. I got a good shot of your drone, buddy.
We're coming down. We're gonna hit the pad, right?
She's coming in hot.
It coming in real hot, right?
And look at Ron, he's got good eyes, so he's gonna drop it right on the H.
It'll blow off at the very end.
Yeah, it always does. Oh no, you're right there.
Because usually, here's a theory I have, Marcus. It's not these drones on precision landing, but the engine's cut off a few inches off the ground, and a last-minute wind gas blows them off.
Yeah, can move it off.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to reverse mine back, and we're going to see if we can get a precision landing.
Oh, good.
We're going to do a return to home. In fact,
I'll film it with the phone, Marcus.
You got it. I'm going to go out here over the ocean. I'm about 100 meters high.
Let me take the keys to the girls.
Mode.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay, so we are out over the ocean. Let's yaw this baby around, doing a quick yaw here, turn it around.
Susan, here's the keys. We're landing them now.
I'll
put the chairs in, just turn the air on and get comfortable.
Ron Brown, he's going to come
Marcus
back and
getting ready to land right now.
Film this. So, I'm hitting return to home on the controller right now. And we gave it a good look at the landing pad, so let's see if it'll hit it. This grass is really short, so I'm just going to let this guy land.
Yeah, if it misses, it doesn't matter, right? It's not particularly sandy either.
Yep.
Where is it? Oh, you're coming from a distance.
I'm coming from over the ocean. Boy, that was a nice cool breeze there for a second.
It was, but it doesn't last. Maybe the storm's probably close, so you better not dilly-dally. You better, what do you say? You better get this bird out of the air.
Yeah, out of the air. So it's dropping in height as it comes in here, Ron. We got that smart return.
Coming in hot.
I got the camera looking straight down. And
here's the ATV coming.
Yeah, but he's going to be a ways off from where we're at. Now, if you look at the drone, It's not even close. I'm gonna go stand over by, it's gonna land right about here. Right by that green patch. We're gonna mow some weeds, folks. We're gonna mow a little grass.
Oh, but you did.
Yeah, I knew we would.
So what's your conclusion, Marcus?
Precision landing, not so precision, Ron. So let me
Maybe he just doesn't know Florida well enough
yeah,
yet.
let me step it off here, you know, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10 feet. At least 10 feet off the path.
Good 10 feet. But if you'd have gotten yourself into trouble out there, you would have known where it was. It was good enough.
Yeah, it was good enough, darn right. Hey, so let me get this baby shut down, and then me and Ron are going to do a quick conclusion. Hey, okay, folks. Ron and I had a nice flight out over the beach here and out over the ocean. We saw some cool things. What did we see, Ron? We saw, yeah, go ahead.
We saw some beautiful condos to the south and north of us, beautiful high rises right on the beach. We saw a bit of a beach replenishment going on. We think we detected the equipment out to sea a little bit, and then we saw the pipes down in front of these condos here. I think both of us caught it in videos, and we'll be posting that video along with this and maybe even separately too or whatever.
Yeah.
What else did we see besides that?
Let me tell you, Ron, the other thing that struck me, A is just the beauty of the whole thing, right? It is beautiful. The greenery, the beach, the white sandy beach and all that.
The blue water.
The blue water. But then the condos and all that, I mean, even if you're one of those high rises, what a beautiful place to live.
Right.
I mean, you get it, and right now, so I think there's a storm blowing in, so we're
hurrying here. We're hurrying
so
to beat
it's
the rain.
kind of cooling off, and we want to get everything put away.
And one of the beauties of like the people would see in the high rise, the condos, you can see the ocean and the inland waterway. The same thing with our drones. Both of us got shots of both separate bodies of water that you could only get from a couple 100 feet in the air.
That's exactly right. So anyway, I guess that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford, and
this is Ron Brown from the Ron Brown channel, and don't forget the Drone Nation channel.
The Drone Nation
And we're
channel.
doing a subscriber drive right now. If you subscribe to the Drone Nation channel and get us over 1,000, you'll get a personal thank you from us.
From both of us, yeah.
We'll make a video.
Yeah, we'll make a video, a custom video. Yeah. So anyway, gosh, if you feel like you need to, please subscribe to the Idaho Quadcopter channel and the Ron Brown channel. But most of all, we appreciate them taking the time to look at this video. We know it's time out of your day, and we really appreciate that. So, yeah, of course, we'll see you on the next one. The DJI Mavic 3.
Don't let anybody tell you the Mavic 3 is a bad drone. You could see from this flight here, and you can see the time. Both of us got times that are perfectly acceptable in most cases.
Yeah, and I'm going to throw a little bonus footage in on the end of this, so stay tuned.
Oh, yeah, bonus.
See you guys later.
See you.
Okay, no drones in the air yet, but we're on Jensen Beach, and you never know who you're going to find in Florida.
Oh, who's that over there? Is that YouTube over there filming? That's the famous Idaho Quadcopter channel over there. Who left you on this beach?
That's right.
We're not in Idaho anymore.
We're not in Idaho anymore. All you got to do